I just put up a new video, and this video is strictly off of something that me and somebody were speaking about yesterday. Alright, so we're sitting around talking, and a lot of my life, and it's conversations that I have with people, they tend to be based around, recovery or addiction, something like that on a professional term of what's better for people and how things happen, just the 101 of it, like it says, like. And with this person I was speaking to, we were talking about how their friend had passed away. Rest their soul, rest in peace. That they were going along the lines that the brother was blaming the mother for giving the person stuff that they passed away on, or the mother was blaming the brother, and this and that, and it was just a big blame game. It's a very, very nasty, very, very destructive and messy situation, especially when it has family to do with it. When family's involved with drugs, and or there's a death within the mix of it. It always just gets really messy. I've seen it many, many times, and this is just one of the few times that I've been able to rationally speak on it. So let's get a little bit more into depth of it on my personal opinion of it. All right, so in this case, the mother and the daughter were doing what they do together, which would be fentanyl. And long story short, I'm not going to go into that much detail upon that, but the daughter passed away. When the daughter passed away, it was due to the negligence of her mother that she wasn't saved. She could have been saved, but she wasn't. Unfortunately, she succumbed to her addiction. Apparently, somebody was about to come into the bathroom that she was in. She thought it was somebody else other than her mother that wasn't supposed to be able to see what she was doing. So she, inevitably did everything that they had out. When she did that, the mother knew it, what she did, because it was the mother that was actually walking in and said nothing, did nothing. Told the aunt, was the other person they thought was walking in, told the aunt that she had taken sleeping medicine and that she was tired, she needed to lay down. She laid her down in the bed, tucked her daughter in for the last time, and she ended up going to the hospital. The aunt couldn't wake her up. Ended up in the hospital. Not once anybody had said anything about needing Narcan or any type of revitalization because of drugs. And she, like I said, she succumbed to the problem that had happened, and now the blame game upon everybody is it was the mother's fault, it was the brother's fault because the brother had given it to her, blah blah blah. All right, I'm not saying that nobody has a lesser part to play in any of that. It's all terrible, it really is, but when it comes down to taking accountability for your actions, especially when it comes to drug play, number one, the person who's doing it has to take accountability for their actions. Unfortunately, this person can no longer take their accountability because they're not with us no more. But when it comes to everybody else playing that blame game, yes, I do agree. The mother should have been called to police. They should have been told in Narcan. She should have never let her down. As soon as she did all of that, they should have Narcaned her off the rip. And damn well that this stuff is nothing to play with. It is not a joke. It is not fairy powder. It is drugs. It is chemicals, and it will kill you. It's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when. So, once all that goes through, apparently the brother is the one who supplied the sister with what she passed away from, and now the brother's all broken to hell because he's the one who did it, and the mother's not taking any accountability. I wanted to put out there that, like I said, hey, Fear Death 666. I agree, bro. I know plenty of people that still call weed dope. I know people that call any drug dope. And yeah, so even the most minuscule of toxic drugs, weed. We consider weed a drug whatsoever. I'm all pro 420. I don't smoke myself, but hey, if it helps, it helps. You know what I mean? It's not out there killing people. There ain't never been an overdose from smoking pot. So yeah, I'm with you on that, brother. No doubt, no doubt. Hey, tap this real quick. Hey, I appreciate all the forwards in there and the one like I got, man. If I can get all of y'all just hit that like button, please. I'm literally out here just trying to help people and, school some people on how a recovering addict lives, man, and what they can do to help people. What's going on, man? Hey, I appreciate all the love, bro. You've been on there. I appreciate you've been there since day one. Hey, if that's what you love, man, that's what you love. I've had a lot of bad problems with that back in the day. That stuff right there, that's a whole nother demon, bro. That's a whole nother demon. What's going on? Identity 242. Like out here trying to, I'm not just trying to help people, man. Just out here trying to help school people a little bit when it comes to this recovering thing. I'm a recovering addict. Let me rephrase that myself. I was down for many years, bro. Down for many years. I do. I do. Now, for one, I'm going to tell you now, your best way to go, whether it's you, a loved one, whoever the case may be, don't do it alone. Find a facility, man. Find a detox that will help you get through the first 3 days, or if you can do it yourself. But the success rate of doing it yourself at home is so low, man. I was forced into it through being locked up. But if you can get into any program, I'd be even willing to help you, man. If you need help finding a detox where you live, bro, like, just let me know. Comment on something, let me know. We'll figure it out. But I would get into a detox, bro, depending on how bad the actual addiction is and how deep it's into you. 4 or 5 days, 3 to 5 days of it getting out of your system. My personal opinion, bro, I am a very big advocate for Suboxone. I would jump into Suboxone, and I would go down at least a year to an 18-month route of using strips and teetering off of them till you get to a point to where you feel comfortable, to where you feel normal. That's what I've done. That's what I'm doing, and it's gotten to a point. So that's my opinion, bro. I think that you should, out of all the people I've known, bro, go into a detox in the professional sense of everybody being around you, the medication that you need, like, and just having that help, man, just having that helping hand, especially if you're not in a good environment, such as like your home life or anybody around you that's still actively using. That's a big thing, man. For real, you are what you surround yourself with. It's people, places, and things. Like, if you surround yourself with nothing but people that's strung out and you're a recovering addict, there's a good chance, man, you're probably going to fall back into it. But if you surround yourself with successful people that's doing the same thing that you are, that's in recovery, that's fighting for their lives too, it's going to make you want to fight even harder for yours. Like, that's definitely where I would go, bro. Kick it, fin. That can be something that really hurts you. It can be something that hurts the people around you. Yes, they do. And some places don't. And hey, bro, if I can do anything to help, bro, you know where I'm at. Kody, man, is here. Wherever you are, I'll be more than happy to make some phone calls, bro, to try to help, to reach out. I don't want anybody to ever, fall victim to that shit no more, bro. Yeah, bro, like, out of the times that I've been, where I'm at is Rappahannock Regional was the jail that I was in. I had to go in there. I was a heroin addict. This is before fentanyl really struck the streets. When I got locked up, like, I was a heroin addict and I was using up really heavy. Also, it was the mix. So, and I know just from being a veteran of going in jail, I know that they're not going to help me. So what I would do anytime that I'd go in there and I was sick, I'd be sick obviously, 'cause I was a dope head. I'd go in there and tell them I've been taking Xanax for blah, blah, blah amount of time. I'm strung out on Xanax, so they got to put you on what's called a benzo protocol. They put you in medical. They give you clonidine, which is a blood pressure medication that relaxes you slightly, and several other dumb medications. And it's somewhat, I can't even, it helps to an extent, man. Hey, I appreciate it, man. And that's, at the jail I'm at, they just recently started putting, like, if you're on the street, you get locked up for whatever case, a violation, but you're on Suboxone before you get locked up and they piss test you and you go in there and you're clean, they'll give you your Suboxone in there. They didn't have that when I was there. There's no rehabilitational classes. There's nothing to advocate for. There was one NA class, but you had to be on a waiting list for 6 months to be able to get in it. And then once you got in it, it's a bunch of people just acting stupid. Like nobody want to learn nothing. That's why the recidivism rate is so high, especially where I'm at, bro. It's like a cycling thing. Like I look at arrest.org, it's like a page where people get locked up. I look at that like it's the news. I be seeing people every day, bro. People I was cycling. I was doing time back in 2011 with these people, and they're still just getting older and older, still in the cycle of shit. They do subs in jail if you're prescribed them prior to being incarcerated. At this place, I live in Virginia. I live in Stafford, Virginia, so keep this in mind. There's 1,000 other prisons and jails all around the world. DOC, Department of Corrections in Virginia, does not give you strips. Will not until your last, 60 days. They'll start putting you on them for when you're released. That's if you're released. But you gotta think, like in the county, you have to be prescribed them before you go in, and you have to piss clean when you go in there. If not, they won't give them, and you'll be sick. And even in there right now, like I know several people that's in there, and they say it's flooded. It's such a bad, it's such a bad thing with addiction when people are literally, they got holes in their teeth, and they have to go down to medical to take the medicine. They'll go down to medical, they give him the strip, put it in their mouth, whatever, dude, push it into his tooth with his tongue, his rotten ass tooth, push it in. Yeah, sit around for a minute, you're good, go. Go back to the pod, get back to the pod, take a Q-tip or whatever, jam up in that rotten ass tooth, and get as much out as he can. They'll put it in the thing, they'll break it down and split it up and sell it, or all do it. That right there is Junkie 101. And I hate to say it, but I probably would have done it back in my heyday. Like, that's just because that mentality, bro, you can't shake that mentality, especially when you're in there and you're surrounded by nothing but them people. And that just goes back to what I was saying was, you are what you surround yourself with. If you surround yourself with a bunch of fucking junkies, you're probably going to be a junkie. That's just saying, especially if you're in recovery. You can't get out of that hole if you got people constantly just grabbing at you, pulling at you, man, pulling at you. Dude, that's what a big thing for me. I had to change my whole cycle of life, bro. I've done almost 10 years locked up between 2 different bids and a couple little stupid stints in between. But this last go-round, bro, I turned 30 on my last go-round. I'm 32 now. I've been home for almost 3 years. But on that last go-round, bro, when I turned 30, something clicked in my head, and I'm like, oh, shit. I have almost a 10-year-old daughter, and I've been incarcerated most of her life. Like, my whole life. I'm in my 30s. My whole half my life has passed by me. If you think about it, this day and age, bro, ain't nobody living to 100 years old. Not with the food that they have, not with the water that's out here, not with the way the environment is. So in all reality, in another 3 or 4 years, I'll be middle-aged. I wasted a quarter of my life. I gave a quarter of my life away to drugs, to the county, to the state, to the system. I gave it away. Ain't nobody take nothing from me. I gave that shit away. And that's where people got it misconstrued, man. They think that, oh no, oh man, poor me, the county took, that judge took that from me, this person took that from me. Nah, homie, they didn't take nothing from you. You gave that shit away. That's all there is to it. You knew what you were doing was wrong. You knew what you weren't supposed to be doing that. You still did it anyway. I don't know. That's my personal opinion upon that matter, man. For real. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Fear Death 666. Like, hey, I totally agree, bro. Like, some people have that genetic link in their head to where they can pick it up, do it, look at it, whatever, and sit that shit down and keep it moving. Me, on the other hand, I have such an addictive personality and addictive gene within me that's been bred in me through generation upon generation upon generation of addicts that literally, I remember when I come home from my first bid, I started doing dope again. And when I started doing it within my second use, I was getting sick again. Whether that was a placebo effect and in my head, I don't know. But in my mind, I was sick again. I was already an addict, bro, within 2 shots. 2 uses, bro. And that's like unheard of. It takes you a good 2-3 weeks to catch that addictive trait, to catch that actual dependency. And that's how that was. But I also know people, bro, that can sit there and Do the shit like you said. Do it. Party, and put it down. Walk away. Go to work, and not worry about it. Like some people, though, on the other hand, it gets in their head, and that's all they can think about. It's all that's on their mind, man. Is doing just chasing that same euphoric feeling, trying to boost them oxytocin levels in your mind. Like, and that's the bad part about it. I always wanted that same high, and I can never get it again. Have that one feeling, that 1 week long feeling that you'll remember if once you become an addict, if you ever do, or if anybody ever does or ever did, they'll always remember that one time, that certain blocking period of time, man, that was so euphoric. You will never ever feel that again. Bro, like, if that's not a wake up call, I don't know what's gonna be. Like, I've literally lost my mother, my girlfriend, my ex, my best friend, my other, but like, I've lost so many people, bro. I don't know you, but you're a soul, bro. I mean, you're a person. That's all that matters. And there's got to be help, bro. Hey, bro, no doubt on that. Like, there's anything that you can do, bro, to help. Like, I'm trying to be relatable and as, level minded with anybody that converses with me on this platform, because somebody, they need to be able to understand that it is doable. I come from something, bro, where I had nothing, nothing. I'm doing this all alone off of willpower. That is the one thing that you need, is the want and the will to change. I'm not saying you're a bad person whatsoever, bro, but whatever you're doing obviously isn't the right fucking thing. You have to push forward, bro. You have to. Because you got to think about it. All right, put your mindset, I don't know how old you are, put your mindset 10 years from now. Because in addiction, 10 years goes by like that. It's over, gone. Next thing you know, you're half bald. You've wasted 10 years of your life, and you've probably put in three houses of mortgages in your arm. Like, I have $1 million veins. Like, there's no doubt about it. I probably close to $1 million veins. Like, let me ask you this, bro. What is it gonna take for you to quit? Because it's not a matter of if, homie, it's when. It's not if, it's when. You're gonna fall victim to that shit. What happens that you can't Narcan yourself, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, God forbid you had some shiesty people around you. Like, that's just, hey, bro, no doubt. Ride to recover team here, bro. Anybody that stands tall to anybody that's helping with addiction, my hat's off to you, homie, for real. That's why I'm out here doing this. I'm really trying to help people. I see there's other people on here. Like, I follow JD Delay on here, and he's a big time influencer. And at first he was a major inspiration in this. And I'm sticking strictly to trying to help people, bro. I'm not trying to do anything any more than that. Like, if this blows up, cool. But I want to help people, bro. So, but the only way you can help somebody is if, one, they ask for it, bro, or they make themselves vulnerable enough for somebody to put their foot in the door. Two, is if we can get this page going up to where I can get out there to be able to help people. It's so hard, man. This is so awkward for me. But I'm doing it because I want to help, bro. Anybody that's trying to better their life, they deserve that chance. You deserve that chance, homie. Like, life is better, man. I promise you, it's better on this side. You're gonna go through trials and tribulations. You're gonna have to fucking walk through fire. But when you make it out on the other side, bro, I promise you, it's so much better. I cannot explain this enough. Like, if you would have reminded me to 6 years ago, bro, I would have never thought that I'd be in a place to where I have a career, I have a house, I have two cars, I have a built my bikes, four wheelers, everything. It might not be the best of everything, but it's something that I built from nothing, and I have it. And you can do that too, bro. You can have a life. I can't speak on what your life is. I don't know what your life is. But obviously, you have at least one common denominator that I did, an addiction. And if I can make it through that, bro, if I can help you make it through that, and even these people that don't even know you in this chat right now is supporting you, you know that you have support from people, bro. You just gotta take that one step forward. That's what it's like, bro. Hey man, no doubt, bro. I fucking love that, bro, for real. Like I'm literally just trying to be able to get out here to help people, bro. I'm a father of four, literally. I work like I'm a blue collar dude. I work doing auto glass. Like I just started this new job. Like I have an old lady. I have kids. Like this is what I'm doing, bro. But I'm trying to help people in the midst because being in addiction, and being a recovering addict has put such a bad stigma on people like us, on people like me, on people like you, that a lot of people don't even want to put their hands in it, bro. They don't even want to mess with it. They think addict, they think junkie, they think criminal, they think bad. That's a fucking terrible stigma, bro. That is, in a lot of senses, yes, it's probably true. But there is a lot of people out there, bro, that are good fucking people that let themselves fall victim to this. And that's where I'm here to say, bro, like, it's doable. I'm doing it. You can do it. If you need help, bro, just holler at me. Like, what can we do to help? Like, where do you live? Are you ready to go into a center, like a center? Are you ready to detox? If so, let's get it, baby. Let's do it. Like, we can figure it out. Like, you have insurance. Like, that's the steps you got to take, bro. You got to think about the big picture, not just your next high. You only get one life, bro. One life. Make this shit worth it, bro. For real, bro. It's had such a impact in this world, and it's made such a bad stigma on people that, like I said, people don't even want to deal with it, bro. For real. Like today I go to my Suboxone doctor. That's why I'm off work right now talking to y'all at 10:30 in the morning. I'm about to leave here in the next 20 minutes to go to my sub doctor. I've been on sub for about 18 months now. I've went from 3 8 milligram strips a day down to less than one, literally. So, and once you get down below the one level, you start to feel a difference in your body. You start to feel alive again. To an extent, I don't want to say alive again because that's a bad reference, but you start to feel yourself, and that's something that I've never really felt before, bro. Because I never knew it. I've been strung out since I was 16, 17 years old. Like, that's the truth, bro. Like anybody can do it. Like, bro, make sure you don't have fent in your system. You're gonna go into precipitated withdrawals. If you have any opiates in your system, when you take that strip, you're gonna go into the worst withdrawal and worst pain that you've ever felt in your life. I promise you. That's why I said wait a couple of days, bro. You're gonna have to go through a little. You're gonna have to go through that trial by fire, bro. A few days, and then you'll be able to do it. But that's if you haven't used in a couple of days. You have to let the fit get out of your system. You gotta let it get off your opioid receptors. If not, then when that butte hits it, bro, it's gonna send you into a frenzy. It's gonna feel like hell. Like you have static shock ice water in your veins. Oh, it's gonna hurt. It feels like your every bone in your body is cracking. Like, I don't know, bro. That's my best advice to you. I well, homie. Hey, bro, that's some real shit right there, for real. Think about the people that love you, everybody surrounds you. Even you see, you have strangers, bro, here trying to support you through this. Even if you don't got family to support you, you don't got a girlfriend, you don't got a whatever the case is. Like, you have people that's out there that will support you, that do care. There's like, I'm so happy to see all this in this. We only got three in this chat right now, bro. I'm so happy to see this. This is the most lit chat of all the ones I've had yet. Thank you guys, bro. This love and support for these people. This is what they need. This is what they need to hear. This is why I do this shit. Thank you. Like, bro, if you ain't done shit since Friday, in my personal opinion, bro, thug that shit out for a little bit longer. The end of this day. The end of the day, bro. Like, I don't know how bad it was if you don't have a heavy addiction. Any addiction's heavy, but if you don't have like a debilitating, like numerous IV uses a day, like you can try it, bro. But if you do go into precipitated withdrawals, which I'm sure you know what they are, but even before I said it, if you do go into it, the only way to make it through it is to continue the subs. Push through, take more sub. You gotta push the opioids out of your receptors, bro. So remember that. If you do take it, you do get sick, don't think that you can go do a shot of dope and it's going to come back. You're just reversing it. You're already in it at that point. If you take that sub, bro, delete that plug's number. Get rid of it. Throw that shit to the side. Anybody who's in that lifestyle, bro, push it all to the side. Give it, bro. Yeah. If you decide to stick with it, bro, this is something that I think, he sat here and he's heard this before. But look, I'm gonna tell you this little story, and I'm gonna have to hop off here shortly. But look, all right, I was locked up. This old dude, Chris, told me, he's like, hey, Kody. Well, they called me KB when I was locked up. They're like, hey, KB, look, you're about to go home, bro. I was on my last, 30 days, 60 days, some shit. He was like, bro, you're about to go home. When you go home, you got to leave KB here. When you go home, you're Kody again. And he was saying that. He's like, look, listen. He was like from the city, from like Hampton or something. He talked all funny. He's like, listen, like an old mobster. And it was like, when you get out there, remember this. Do it right at least one time, Kody, because the drugs, the women, the motels, the lifestyle, the ripping and running, the streets, all of that will still be exactly where you fucking left it. Think about it. You've done bids before, Kody. When you were gone, you feel like everything was gone, everything went away. And then when you come home, where was everything and everybody that you left? In the same damn place. Besides the ones that's passed or the ones that's in prison. So keep in mind, you left all that in the same place. You try it again. You leave all that in the same place and you do everything right at least one time. One time. Go out there, get a job. Stay away from the drugs. Fight for your recovery. Fight for your family. Be a good father. Be a good brother. Be a good son. And at the end of the day, if you get a year into it and you're still not what you want to be, you're not happy like you're going to be, like I'm telling you you're going to be, all that shit that you left, all the bad stuff will still be there, bro. The hotel, the hoes, the everything, the drugs that'll all be in the same drawer that you left it in. So remember that the one thing that won't be there is your life. The memories with your children, the memories with your family. None of that will be there, bro. But all the bad shit still will. All the good shit will continue on. That's one thing that will keep moving, is the good. But the bad will stay stagnant. Remember that, bro. For real. That's something that's stuck with me for many years now. That helped elevate me and helped push me to become the man that I am today. I might not look like shit, but guess what? I built a fucking mini empire for myself and mine. I'm out here fighting for mine every single day. And it's working. It's working, bro. Hey, man, look. I got 3 people and I got 3 lights, bro. Like, I love all y'all, bro. This is something I'm going to continue to do. Thank you for following. Please share this, bro. If you know 3 people that's suffering, if you know 1, share this, bro. Please. I am trying to move up this algorithm. I've got bumped down a little bit because I was sick. But I'm trying to move up this algorithm. I'm trying to get out there to be able to help people like you, bro. People like me. People like all of us. Because we're all people. We're all humans, bro. We all bleed the same blood. We're all brothers. We're all sisters. We're all family in a sense because we're human. So just know, bro, you have somebody here to support you, bro. If you need anything, homeboy, comment on one of my videos. Comment on anything. I can also always send you my business personal email that I use to pull up for people for detoxes, people for any type of help outside of the YouTube channel. I'm one of the people that will help, bro. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm sitting here to tell you the truth. I will help you the best that I can. I'm not some, fancy, rich, lavish, content creator. I'm just a small dude, bro, really out here trying to help people. Bro, it's in all reality. They would literally throw you under the bus. Like, grab your body and throw you under the bus after taking your wallet. Like, that's the truth. The people you are around right now, the people that you get high with, they're not your friends. They're not. They're lost too, bro. They're lost souls. Unfortunately, you gotta be selfish to an extent. You gotta look out for you. Always look out for you, bro. Because if you're not good, no one around you that you love will ever be good. You have to make sure you're okay. Hey, bro, to all of y'all, my hat's off to y'all, bro. I'm saluting y'all. I gotta get to this boxing doctor. I love all y'all. I'll probably hop on here later. Please share this, bro. Share this with a couple people, please. I'm begging y'all. I'm trying to get this shit moved up the algorithm a little bit. This is Kody from Ride to Recover, man. I'm out of here. Love y'all.